Hey everyone. Happy Friday afternoon if you're in Australia. Could be super early in the morning for some of you, like Ruth. Ruth, I watched your video with all the little treats that you ordered, and I loved your reaction. You sounded like, when you give a toddler their favorite lolly or something, they're like, oh, exciting. You sounded like that. It was gorgeous. I love all that Middle Eastern stuff. I didn't leave a comment. I got carried away and went out and about in public for the first time since I've been self-isolating, wearing my mask. And I discovered if you wear a mask in a place where very few people are wearing masks, everyone gives you an incredibly wide berth. So another victory and a way to avoid people. So we've got a bit of a special show tonight, and it's a bit of a test drive. I don't know how this is going to go, but on my screen, you can see an Instagram page for Scott Bagnall. He was in the top 9 of Masterchef Australia this year. He's my mate that I was proudly raving about throughout the season. I still think he was ripped off. He's incredibly talented. Anyway, he's launched a new website, and I've pinned it in the chat. And I'd love you guys, if you dig Shxtty, and you will because he's gorgeous, I'd love you to subscribe to his new website, Growkery, because he is going to be putting all of his amazing cooking and stuff like that up on that website. But he's also doing live cookalongs. And this afternoon, in about 3 minutes, he and another finalist in MasterChef Australia, a girl called Elise, are going to be making a lemon drizzle cake. So there could be a lot of inappropriate comments, no doubt. I did look at the recipe, and the cake has to bake for about 40 minutes. So there's going to be plenty of time for us to chat and muck around. But I'm going to be streaming him and Elise going live on Instagram, making this lemon drizzle cake. But yeah, please do click the link to Scotty's website and subscribe. You'll get newsletters. He'll be doing lots of cookalongs with other MasterChef contestants, and he's an absolute brilliant cook, but really into like retro cooking. And he's a bit excited about this lemon drizzle cake because it's a bit of a retro-y sort of recipe. And here in the Shxtty Kitty kitchen, I'm going to cook along with them. Now, I did get Scotty's permission to do this, so I'm not going to get struck for streaming their Insta live. I only just discovered you can even do lives on Instagram because Scott did one a week ago. Had absolutely no idea. So the reason I've got his page up is to hopefully get an alert or something when they go live. But he's also got the link. If you want to follow him on Instagram, it's SS Bagnall. Bagnell. He's also known as Bagsie. But if there's beautiful Scotty there, checking out some truffles. But if you check out his page, there he is. That was the night of the final of MasterChef this year. He's a beautiful boy. He's gorgeous and lots of fun. But if you check out, this is Elise here. This is the girl that he's cooking live with this afternoon. So you know what a lovely Elise looks like. She was a really interesting one to follow in the series. She's a very sort of not staunch Italian background, but like an Italian background. But as the season progressed, she started doing traditional Italian dishes using Australian native produce, like lots of native herbs and plants and all kinds of stuff. So she's a really interesting girl. But yeah, there's a lot of photos throughout Scotty's time on MasterChef. There's another photo of Elise. And that's lovely Scotty. So we're going to be streaming them cooking. This is Sabina too, the Tasmanian girl that was in it as well. And she and Scotty became very good buddies. I don't know if Sabina's joining them tonight or not, but she'll be popping up a lot on his stuff as well. And she's a very amazing seafood chef. She's only 21. She's the daughter of a girl I grew up with. That's Tassie for you. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Hey, Heimdall's Cooter. How you doing, Groover? So I'm hoping that we'll get some sort of notification, or do I just need to keep refreshing his Instagram? Oh, hang on. With that red circle, does it mean they're live? Wait a minute. Oh, where'd it go? Huh. I'm just learning about, I thought that red circle meant they were live. I vaguely remember that from the other night. There's his little notification about it. But, oh, I can turn my cam off. So I'm set up here, ready to go. I'm doing like action cam. Hey, Pleemy. Good morning. How are things in the Netherlands? Hello, Mandy Hall. Good to see you. So I've kind of set my camera up. It is a fixed camera, so no face tonight, but just to give you a bit of an action shot, and I'll be able to do like this. Oh, no, even maybe this. No, it'll probably be like this or this. But it's 5:32 and there's no sign of them being live yet. I'll just double check they're not over here on, because Shxtty was actually, oh no. That does it on Chrome for some reason. It's fine on other browsers. I don't know why it's saying it's a dangerous site, because it's fine. Trust me, please. I'm not sending you somewhere evil. If you try it in I tried it in Edge or whatever that other one is, Microsoft Edge, it was fine. But yeah, how do we know when they're live? Interesting. Let me just check on my phone as well, because we want to cook along with them. It'd suck if they were live and I'm not actually able to stream it from Instagram. Is a bit dodgy on a laptop. Like, it's cool on a phone. It'll suck if I can only watch live Insta stuff on my phone. Does anybody know Instagram well enough to know how it works? But you know how did you see that red circle that was going around Shxtty before? Like, that to me meant it was potentially live. Oh, has Mandy got a cat pic? Let me see Mandy's cat pic. Oh, cuteness. If I turn off my camera, there's my little cute cat pic. Little sunny bum who's sound asleep on my bed right now. Let me have a look and see if Instagram is live on. It is.
Before walking in to
the
kitchen for that second chance cook, a bee had landed on a lemon.
Oh my God.
And there were people around being like, oh,
look.
There's a bee on you. But for me, a bee is my...
They're live on my phone. They're not live on the laptop.
So it was, for me, I feel, oh, lucky side.
How do we fix this, guys?
This is so good.
All right, so shall we start making a cake?
They're going to start.
Drizzle cake. I don't know how I've never come across this before. This is like a mystery to me. So I'm super excited.
Okay. Now, this is going to be an education that is very important in your life.
Oh, here we go.
Good. I need this before. Oh, it's like a mystery to me. So
all right.
I'm super excited.
Can you guys hear it?
Now, this is going to be an education that is very important in your life.
Good. I need this. So Sabina is on holidays in sunny Queensland, so she's not joining us tonight.
Can you guys hear it?
She's in the warmth of far north Queensland. Rather than the chill of Tasmania. Now, in true form of a Insta Live recipe follow-along, I've prepared something earlier that needs to come out of the oven right now. So
okay.
I'm going to pull it out of the oven while we're chatting.
Hi, Elisha and Georgie. Lots of hellos.
Okay. All right.
Juzzy Gal. Hi, Juzzy Gal. Juzzy Gal. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Okay, let's start making a cake.
Let's start making a cake.
Okay.
All right,
I'm ready.
so the lemon drizzle cake, Scotty. This
Lemon
is
drizzle.
one of my favourite cakes.
Yes.
My recipe is inspired by a Nigella Lawson recipe.
Oh, nice.
So a lot
Yum.
of quantities come from this book, How to Be a Domestic Goddess.
Oh my god, I love that book.
However, I make key changes.
Okay.
Alright. So I'll explain them as we go. The first step is to cream the butter and sugar. And we've got 125
How much butter do I
grams of
need?
butter.
Shit. Get on with it, Tori.
125 grams of butter. So it's half a stick of butter. If,
How much is a stick of butter?
well, I think of a stick of butter as something that would fit in like a butter container, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
you know, the stick of butter that you get that's about that size that has the 50
I don't need to
gram,
weigh this because
markers. Okay.
the recipe actually
So
says
if
to
you
put
don't have scales
lemon in the sugar
and you want to
first.
measure 125 grams.
Huh.
It's a half of a 250 gram block. So,
Perfect.
bam, you done.
About that much.
Oh, well,
About that
we're
much.
following them.
Am I putting this in a blend, like a one of these? Yes.
That's what I'm doing.
I have no words today. The thing that mixes it up.
Stand mixer. This stand mixer.
Stand
actually
mixer.
doesn't belong to
I'm using my
Oh,
my friend Laura's.
Blue
I've been borrowing it for a year
KitchenAid.
now. I should probably buy
Hi,
it from
Gone
her.
Girl. Love you, gorgeous.
Thank you, Laura.
thank you, Laura.
If you're watching and I'm sorry I'm taking this.
It's not YouTube, Laura, everybody.
Doing well.
I'm using unsalted
Okay.
butter, by the way, 125 grams.
Belinda says a US have a stick and it's 125 grams. There we go. So
There you go. Well, you need a whole stick then.
a whole stick. It's a whole stick.
There you go.
Or half a block in
I'm
Australia.
obviously unaware of US measurements sometimes, so forgive me. All right. So
Okay,
we've got
I have butter in
125
a
grams of
bowl.
butter. Pardon?
I have butter cubed in my bowl.
Me too.
I love it.
Hey, Aussie.
Now, Nigella would put 175 grams of sugar. With this recipe, I have reduced that amount in the past to 100 grams, and at times I've reduced it to 150. The amount of sugar in your cake batter will affect caramelization. It will affect crumb.
Okay.
However, I found that there's little difference made, very little difference made by reducing the sugar from 175 to somewhere in between 100 to 150.
I'm doing 150. That's what the recipe says.
I have 117 grams left in my packet. So you reckon that's enough?
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Go, Scotty.
I love it. Use what you've got.
Why's
That's
my
what
scale
this
not
lockdown
working?
backlog is all about, isn't it?
That's it. All right, this is going to make a little bit of noise. I apologize. about
It's
the
cooking
noise.
along with the
here we go.
kitties. Oh, I've just got caster sugar everywhere.
Useful if I plug myself in. Okay.
I'm not plugged in either.
It's not working.
So,
My scale's not working.
I tend to find that
Frozen.
Papist.
the butter and
No, so Aussie, what we're doing is we're streaming Scott from Masterchef, who's live on Instagram with Elise.
Very soon. Okay?
But I've got to catch up to them. It's a challenge, man.
For the butter and sugar to incorporate, the butter should be at room temp.
Okay, 150.
And then I will grab a spatula to give it a bit of a helping hand.
160 is good enough. We've got to catch up. Let's get these things
Spatula applied.
creaming.
I've got the same colour.
I really like
It's a bit of an experiment, Aussie.
I can't hear anything.
I can't hear anything either.
Okay, I'm stopped.
I'm going to crack 2 eggs into a bowl.
Oh, not yet, Elise. Slow down.
Now, don't have I've made this recipe in a food processor.
Some rapid creaming going on here.
I would suggest alternatively beaters or hand beaters, electric or manual.
Elise
or
talks a lot.
Perhaps a good old-fashioned whiskey.
A whisk.
I'm still on my bloody
Or a wooden
sugar and
spoon.
butter,
I think
woman.
like creaming and butter if you're like really desperate. Sometimes a whisk you have to have very soft
Rather than using the electrical appliances available.
She's totally ignoring the recipe.
Look,
It is exactly how it would feel on MasterChef.
Particularly things like whipping cream, like it has a tipping point that you can over whip it really quickly. And if I have something automatically going, I'll forget about it and I over whip things too quickly.
Oh, Scotty,
when
that's
you're
bad
doing it by
news.
hand, you can do it by feel, so you can tell when it's ready.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And the other reason is it's a bloody long way to get to that equipment shelf to get the equipment that you need. And sometimes it's just too hard to set up an electrical appliance when I've got a whisk right there. I can just use that. It's quicker.
This is hilarious.
I'm
I'm going to switch the... Oh, hang on. I'm going to preheat the oven too. It says to 160 degrees fan force.
So split and so scattered, and forcing yourself to be there in the moment, not to overwork your cream. I can get it.
Yeah.
So the oven is on.
Alright, what's in my bowl? Okay.
She hasn't added the lemon zest.
And then we'll talk about what makes a well-creamed butter and sugar mixture, I think.
Okay, tell me that,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I'll just
I
zest
usually
the
look for
lemons
colour.
while I
So
wait.
it'll turn quite
I
pale white.
Pale white. Mine's
I
kind
usually
of...
look for colour when the
buttercup
butter's
yellow.
nice and whipped and fluffy because it turns really white. It'll change colour from that yellow
Yeah,
colour
if you
to
could
that
let
white
people know
colour
what's
that's
happening,
nice and
Ruth,
fluffy.
that'd be great.
That's it. You want to aerate the mixture. You want the sugar granules to dissolve a bit as well. It's all good. I don't think you can overmix butter and sugar. I think that if you leave the stand mixer going for a few minutes, you would. Like that's probably what you want. I think a really good cookie dough starts with butter and sugar that have been creamed for at least 5 minutes.
Yes.
At least 5.
100%.
Oh, okay, we'll keep
Someone's
going.
asking what we're making. We're making a lemon drizzle cake. I've never
Thanks
made
for
one
telling
before.
everyone, Scotty.
Lisa is the queen of lemon drizzle cakes, so she's teaching me how to make that.
She's not following
Also,
her own recipe, though.
Did they work out? I love Portuguese tarts.
There's the zest of 2 lemons.
Honey, I'm
Yes.
going to go ahead and add the eggs.
Okay. You do you.
What? We're adding 2 eggs.
Someone asked me about an egg substitute. If you don't want eggs, you don't have eggs, an egg substitute. Eggs are pretty easy to substitute.
Yeah, there's a lot of different options out there.
I didn't take my eggs out. They're
Any
not at
sort of
room
puree
temperature.
works, like if you want
God damn it.
flavorless, like silk and
I did
tofu,
everything else.
You can add a quarter of a cup per egg for silk and tofu. That doesn't really
When you're
impart
baking,
flavor.
your eggs should be at
Mashed
room
banana.
temperature.
Avocado you can use, pureed pumpkin, any sort of pureed fruit. Apple sauce, like applesauce is a really good one to swap out for eggs. There's egg replacements. What do you usually replace if you don't have eggs?
I never replace. Scotty, what does Elise do?
I just put myself on mute so that I could be noisy while you're explaining some egg substitutes. So your question was what I would substitute. Yeah, aquafaba is one.
Aquafaba, yes.
Liquid that
Someone
comes
saying
out of
chickpea water.
chickpea water.
Chickpea water?
Make
What the
flax
fuck?
eggs, with flax seeds. So
Yes.
ground flax seed mixed with a little bit of apple cider vinegar, I think. And
This is
water.
quite handy, though, isn't it, guys?
Flaxseed becomes like jelly-ish if it's left for a little while, and that's what will help.
I don't have enough
act as
bench
a binding
space,
agent
Ruth.
with
That's
your
why mine
cake
are in the
batter,
fridge.
Or within whatever you're making where you need an egg substitute.
Yep.
I've got an
I've
egg
got
compartment in my
vegan,
fridge, so I
I've
just
had to
chuck
think
them all
about
in
these
there.
things before.
Yes.
So if
Someone's
you-
asking yogurt. You can use yogurt, milk,
Yeah.
buttermilk.
There's
all
already
of those
yogurt
things.
in the
And it's
recipe.
roughly a quarter of a cup. of anything equals 1 egg.
Absolutely, that's right. All right, so I incorporate the eggs. So 2 eggs into the
I haven't
mixture.
done eggs yet. Let me do eggs.
All right, get your eggs in, Scotty, and you need to go on mute.
Get your eggs in, Tori.
Up to you to get your eggs incorporated.
I'll incorporate my eggs.
You know, when you do incorporate eggs, another opportunity is like a mix of orange, so you can do like a mixer. And to get that aeration, make it really nice, light, egg, butter, sugar, mixture. This is the foundation of the cake.
Are we putting lemon zest in this?
We are. Now, I've got 2
Good question,
large
Scott.
lemons. These are unwaxed lemons. They're from my name's Tori. My name
You?
is quite specific photo of my tree quite bad.
I have pretty big ones too.
Yeah, that's good. If you wanted to have extra lemon flavor, perhaps you can have more lemons. Go for it, grab another one. Now, why not? So I'm going to do the
You can't really overdo the lemon, can you?
Never.
I don't think so. We're
Lemon's
going to do the old
awesome.
trick and zest the lemon with the microplane facing up so that the zest is caught.
That's how I do it.
Yeah. I learned from Poe. Where did you learn?
Just by trial and error.
I didn't use my microplane. I used my Bart Simpson lookalike zester.
Being with Poe at some point in time. So,
Plenty.
Guys,
Good.
Poe and I were
You can
like
choose who the winner is.
Yeah, I don't know.
At the end, that'll be fun.
connected. She doesn't know it, but we think so.
I know, it's alright.
Oh dear.
We're ginger fluff buddies.
Yeah. Oh dear. She's so lovely. Okay. I'm just going to keep adding as we go. I know someone who prefer measurement when they're doing things like this, and just saying, the zest of 2 lemons involves so many variables between cakes.
Just giving it a good beating.
The zest of the lemon depends on the variety of lemon that you're using. It depends on whether or not it's super fresh. It depends on...
This is my lemon zest, guys. I like the curly whirlies. I like chunky bits of lemon in my cake.
Yeah.
A great thing I like to do is just taste my cake batter. And if you need to add a little bit more lemon zest, go for it.
Yeah.
If you can't taste notes of lemon or you're not happy with the intensity of the lemon flavour, taste the cake batter. A good cake batter, tastes good before it's baked.
I agree. So, Susan Morsome, I like that name, says we're hilarious. Is that good?
Oh, thank you.
Hilarious in a good way?
Thanks, Susan.
Do you guys think they're hilarious?
I'm going to take
Someone else is making fried rice while watching us. Yum.
Yum.
Sounds good.
Do you do Uber delivery or Deliveroo or maybe
That would be good. Someone's asking if the recipe is available online. I've chucked it up on my website, growkery.com.au. Elise, are you going to post? Where are you posting yours?
I'll post it just on my Instagram. I'm still developing my website, but I can tell you the development has begun.
Yes!
Yeah!
Can you guys hear me if I mute? Because I just want to say the description, the link to the recipe is in the description of my YouTube live.
Hawaii.com.au.
If you didn't hear that, the link to the recipe is in the
I'm making a
description.
mess here.
Oh, that's it.
Are we putting the lemon in? Come on,
I
guys.
will show you what's inside my batter bowl.
Oh, hi, Tori. Tori is cooking along with us down in Tasmania. She's also in lockdown because she visited South Australia and now is in lockdown in Tasmania. So Tori's cooking along and she's YouTubing it to the YouTube people. I don't even know how to YouTube yet. It's on my to-do list.
Okay.
I'm teaching him.
Sorry, that sounds good. Scotty, I'm going to go on mute while I mix in this zest and grab some yogurt from my fridge. What I would like to know from you as well.
Yes.
is what do you think is a difference between a cake batter like this, where it's like very my yogurt.
Have they put the lemon in or not? I'm putting the lemon in.
Well, yeah. My question is, what do you think are key differences between a cake batter like this, where it's starting with creaming of the butter and sugar, okay? Versus
Enjoy your ciggy, plumey.
You know, do you think the differences lie in the room for error involved? Do you think this is an easier recipe? Like, what's your key? That's what I want to know.
They've got 78 people watching at the moment, which is awesome.
I just want to know what you think.
Okay. Well, I think the cakes are too different. So I haven't made this lemon drizzle before, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to turn out. But just how we started this one,
cake takes 40 minutes to cook. This live is going to go for 7 hours.
Than a sponge
Thank
cake.
you,
So
Ruth.
sponge
You're
cake is
awesome.
all about air.
I'm opening a ginger
and so
beer,
you
guys.
whisk your eggs continuously for
Cheers.
a long time to
Not
get a lot of
sponsored.
volume.
Cheers.
And then you have to be really careful with adding other things in. Sometimes if you add butter to a normal sponge cake,
Oh, thank you for doing that,
melt
Ruth.
it.
You're
You
a
just fold
legend.
it quickly in at the end. Whereas we're starting with the butter and the eggs, so this is going to be a bit denser, I think, a bit more yummy and moist.
Oh, we like moist.
No, absolutely. My favourite sponge cakes also end with a little bit of melted butter.
I'm chatting to them on my phone on Insta as well.
Folded through rapidly and gently at the end.
Hi, Jane in Melbourne lockdown too. I hope you're well. I need to whisk mine, so I need to ask you a question. How many lemon drizzle cakes have you made? And is this, because I'm always interested in, like, I don't want any lemon drizzle cake. I want the best lemon drizzle cake that is out there.
Me too.
Okay, yes, these are things that I can discuss. So,
I don't know, Ruth. You're talented.
I'm the kind of person that would take minimum 1 cake a week to work. So lemon drizzle cake was definitely on my repertoire, within that period of my life. But also,
Keep an eye on
that
that
I've
chat,
loved since I was
guys.
a kid. So I was introduced to it by a friend's mum when I was in primary school. So I'm talking.
I'm
like
on
20
under
years ago,
Sunny's
at least.
Instagram, by the
And,
way, but watch their
Since
chat.
then, the quest has been to recreate that memory and to stumble or to create a recipe for a lemon drizzle cake that emulated that childhood memory of cake perfection in my book. So earlier on in this live, I explained
Hey, Anne-Marie.
this is a recipe inspired by Nigella. So it's inspired by Nigella's lemon syrup loaf cake within How to Be a Domestic Goddess. However, I say inspired.
How are you
because
doing, Anne-Marie?
changes. Sometimes I use less sugar. I change the flour. So
Elise,
instead of using
This
generic
cake takes
self-raising
40 minutes to
flour,
cook.
I like using.
Can you guys hear me if I mute them? Not that I want to mute them much, but can you actually still hear me? I'm going to just put a 1 in chat if you can hear me when I've muted them, just out of curiosity, because when the thing takes 40 minutes to cook, we might all just, have a bit of a catch up. Someone might want to jump up on panel. I'm waiting for a 1. I'll keep things moving when a 1 appears. Oh, brilliant. Woohoo. Thanks, guys. It was a bit of a delay over on StreamYard. Thank you so much.
Of milk,
Brilliant.
I kind of add 4 generous tablespoons of yogurt, so it's not really measuring it. Sometimes I also pour in the whey within my yogurt container as well. I just do.
That's nice.
And if I've used a plain flour or a freshly milled flour, I add baking powder. Okay?
Yes.
You're going to have more consistent results when you use self-raising flour, but I like to experiment with my sources of flour.
Actually, I might get on with sifting the flour while they chat.
And,
This was meant to be a pressure test, and they're giving me plenty of thinking time.
A soft rosella wheat from Woodstock flour.
Yes.
Woodstock Farm. I finished that bag. It goes to show how often
The recipe calls for
because of lockdown.
175 grams of self-raising flour. I'm going to use my grandma's sifter.
That's from down Mornington Way here in Victoria. And their wheat is they're calling it
I think I need to put new batteries in my scales.
This is their soft flour that's suitable for cakes with a nice crumb. It's
Just to add to the pressure test, right?
If you use a bread flour or a variety of wheat that is tough, you're going to get a tough cake. And this wheat was milled on the 17th of May. So, you know, how often are you buying
I don't know when my wheat was milled.
Yeah.
Never
This book
freaking
is like
clue.
Bella's How to Be a Domestic Goddess.
And don't, Melinda's asking whether she can use the juice of the lemon for cocktails. No, you need to keep the juice because we're going to use it later.
Keep the juice.
We need the juice for the
But
drizzle.
juice and other lemons for cocktails, that's a really good idea.
It's signed, guys. Most of my Nigella books are signed. I thought I'd just show
That
you.
is amazing.
My scales are fucked, man.
Someone's asking, can you substitute the flour for something? Could you use like almond meal?
Look, go for it. Try it. Let me know how
I'm going to
it
have to
goes.
get some fresh batteries.
It's
This
not
is a
an easy
legit
substitute
pressure
flour.
test.
It's not an easy substitute.
Yeah. You
If
can
you
do
were adding-
almond meal, but it's going to be heavy. It's not going to rise.
That's right. I would, if you were going for gluten free,
Oh.
I would be mixing the almond meal with some other starches as well that
Yep.
aren't necessarily gluten starches. You know, but you would. What is it that people use? Like sorghum.
baby batteries.
You know,
Yes.
stuff that you can use as alternatives that help to mimic the experience of a gluten product.
No.
Okay, Scotty, I'm going to keep
What
going
do we
on.
need to do now?
So-
we need to keep moving.
Here's a trick,
Keep
guys.
moving. All right, we've got.
So we've got 125 grams of butter,
Yep, we've got that.
150
I had
grams of pasta.
lines of
Yep.
paste in earlier.
Oh, I've got lines yet. I'm going to use this.
Yeah, so I've just buttered and lined this cake tin. I'm using a cake tin today, but I prefer using loaf tins for a lemon drizzle cake. It's just that I have two of these tins.
I've buttered and lined a loaf tin.
At this point, I'm actually going to add like a squeeze of vanilla bean.
Okay.
She's all over the shop. Where's the vanilla?
I'm just going to... Do you know the trick of quickly lining a cake tin? You do like
Please tell me.
crunch up your paper,
A teaspoon of vanilla, everybody.
and then you just
1
chuck it in.
teaspoon.
Because it
of vanilla.
takes the shape of your tin a lot better crunched up.
That's efficiency that you need in a Masterchef kit.
Yeah. You don't need to cut it.
Sonny, you're right under my feet, noogie. So I'm using vanilla extract. She's all over the shop, this Elise. So my scales are screwed.
Someone's wanting to know when.
So here's a trick for you guys. If your scales aren't working, mils, like 750 mils or 150 mils is the same as grams. So swap out when you need to do like, what do we need? 175 grams of self-raising flour. I'm going to do 175 mils and hopefully that will work. We'll see.
175.
175 grams of self-raising flour. Alternatively, 175 grams of plain flour.
Doesn't look like a lot of flour.
Then you're using a freshly milled soft wheat like I am. In that case,
I don't think that's right.
2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm being naughty. Oh, I'm being naughty here at my measuring spoon. So I'm going for
I've got
2
no
teaspoons.
backup batteries. I've only got bigger ones.
1 and 2. Alright. And I'm just going to fold that through my spatula because I think at this point, if you overbeat the flour in, that's going to result in a soft cake. So you want a tender
Yeah, the
cake,
batteries are
you
low.
want to mix
Shit.
in the flour until it's just mixed in. I'm going to stop at that point.
Has anyone got flour
My
tips?
yogurt, okay? As I said, I just pour in the whey. I didn't even measure that. I just don't
Shit,
do it.
she's up to
I
the
know that
yogurt.
goes against all rules of
All right,
baking
I'll sift
chemistry,
this.
But I'm not a scientist. And this is how I cook.
I'm I'm running behind. I'm just putting my flour in now.
No, we're folding.
No worries. All right, that's 4 tablespoons of yogurt.
I don't have
Sunny
fancy
bubbly
flour
milk,
today
darling.
because I didn't go to the shops.
Sunny's
So
right
I'm
where
cooking
I'm
out of the
cooking.
pantry.
Yeah, that's how you should cook. I have fancy flour.
Sweetheart,
I'm
you're kind of in the way, darling.
oriented.
Move, Bubba.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Jesus,
Can't be bothered
Elise.
measuring the lemon
Talk
juice.
like-
I hardly ever do.
So I did sift that flour just
Sometimes
before.
I just use half of the lemon.
We're just going to fold that in.
Into the batter, and then the rest of the lemon juice goes into the syrup for the drizzle aspect of the cake. Okay.
Someone's asking, are you using cake flour?
175
But no,
grams
but you
is
could. Cake
336
Yes.
mil. Thank you, Ruth.
Sounds like
So 1, 2, 3.
I'll add a bit
That was
more.
4 very generous.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful Mulaney dairy yogurt.
delicious. I'm adding a good pinch of salt.
Ooh, salt.
Where there is sugar, there should be salt.
I agree.
Okay.
So sift the rest of the flour in.
And I'm just going to touch it again.
And I'm going to get some yogurt. I'm using Greek
You can
yogurt.
definitely use yogurt if you don't want to use egg. Yogurt's a good substitute.
I'm not sure if it's like a 1-for-1 thing though. You're going to have to research what happens when you substitute yogurt for egg.
This is
Because
beautiful
yogurt isn't
Tasmanian Tamar Valley, not sponsored,
binding
Greek style
ingredients
yogurt.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm coming second at the
I
moment.
lean towards like the flax egg or the avocado option.
Scott's like me, he's waiting for instructions, and Elise is all over the place.
Right, Scotty.
Yes.
So yogurt, lemon juice,
4
salt,
tablespoons of
all that in
yogurt.
your cake batter.
Can I just say, it's smelling amazing. Oh,
That's
I didn't put lemon
bad.
juice in.
Yeah.
That's about 4.
I'd go for 2. I just tasted my cake batter and it's yum. I'm a big fan.
It smells so
fold this in.
good.
Does it smell good?
If you have other citrus,
Not yet. I'll mix it first.
You know, you could do this with oranges.
Fold in the cheese.
Lime.
Any Schitt's Creek fans watching? Fold in the
I
cheese.
think that this cake also lends itself to a little bit of a boozy adaptation too. So in the drizzle,
You had me at
put like
boozy.
You have that boozy.
in the
Do tell, do
soak
tell.
of the cake, you could put like
We're also
splash
adding a
Contro
good pinch
or
of salt.
Here's
I think
I was hoping you would mention this because I had something prepared earlier. I have a lovely limoncello here, ready to go. But I also have, this is fun, this is a bergamot liqueur.
I'm also going to add some lemon juice like Elise did. I'm going to,
all the fun things.
because the batter's quite
Isn't
thick at the
that-
moment.
So I think I might put a bit of a bergamot spin on this.
Oh wow! I'm really curious.
So I'm
about
putting
what
the
that
juice of
bergamot
half a
tastes like.
lemon
I
in
can't
as
even
well.
imagine
I know, it's divine.
it. So bergamot is an essential oil used in Earl Grey tea.
Yes.
There's another tea cake that I would make.
That's a better
sweet to the
consistency now.
Yeah.
office, and it's an Earl Grey tea cake. I feel like a bergamot liqueur would be really nice as like a bit of soap for that. That could be
That
yum.
would be so good.
So I'm just smoothing out the cake batter.
Do I have some limoncello?
We've got it in your tin already.
I've got it in the
I'm just
tin,
doing a
that's
taste.
very
No, I
easy
don't.
oven. I'm gonna lick the spoon.
Oh my god.
I'm going to taste my
I
batter.
need that cake batter. Do I have to cook it?
Yes, my oven's at 180. It's been preheating.
Oh,
Okay.
that tastes incredible, guys.
You want it in the middle of your oven.
That's my batter.
Woohoo! Yeah, that looks good. My batter's a bit brown because I've used that.
That's my batter. Does it look like
Oh yeah, no.
Scotty's?
I just have
It
some-
tastes so lemony. I love this.
It's very lemony.
Yay! I just have a cameraman adjusting my tripod.
I'm going to try to do this left-handed so
The
you can
problem with
see.
that, Adam, is that it's a bit too far now. Like I can't read what the words say.
We're whacking it in the cake tin, the loaf tin.
All right. So what I'm going to do while my cake is in the oven, Scotty, is I'm going to make the drizzle.
Oh, yes. of
Yes, we've
course.
got to make the
Hang on, let
drizz.
me get my cake in the oven.
Yeah, I want to get mine in
Okay,
too.
put your cake in the oven. In the meantime, I'll run you through what we need for the drizzle.
Yes,
Lemon
please
juice.
Yes, I'm using my
Lemon juice
fingers.
from 2 lemons.
This is Masterchef. I'm under the pump, guys.
Icing sugar.
How much icing sugar?
I use about 100 grams for 1 cake.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to adjust the viscosity of the mixture with lemon juice.
And you want to
to
smooth this down into the
Sometimes a little
tin.
bit of vanilla essence as well.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
You could put limoncello in at this point.
I'll be making a boozy lemon syrup for my sake.
Oh, a
today.
boozy lemon
Beautiful.
syrup.
Just gonna
Nice.
grab another lemon.
Okay.
Waste not one. No, this smells amazing and tastes incredible already.
So I've got one of these zesters.
In the oven.
I don't know if anyone has one of these at home. Yeah, it's one of those little tools that you
That's
say.
fair.
I'm going to set the timer for 40
Sometimes
minutes.
Whip it out if you've got one.
I love
It's a
it.
zester. So you can make curls of the lemon zest.
I already
I'm
have.
making now.
I was ahead of my
So I'm
time.
just making some curls of lemon zest so that my cake looks pretty. And there's some extra.
I'm setting a change. I liked how excited you were.
And then you guys are talking about like first cake.
Okay, so here you go, guys. Here's the cake.
Yum! Gosh, that looks
And-
yummy.
It looks really good, huh? And I'm just going to
But I made this one.
dab it with the skewer all over.
Really, really
I'm going to
great.
prick the surface.
And then the next day,
So this is going to allow the lemon drizzle to go down into the cake.
carrying the cake, and I wasn't carrying it with the right handle, and I was just carrying it by the lid.
Oh, it's such a light cake. Like, it feels incredible. And then you're going to pour this on immediately.
In front of this massive wheelie.
And you want to get it over all of the top of the cake. I have made a cake like this before. Not this recipe, but one with a drizzle.
And I stood there just going, oh my god. But then all these magpies and crows started swooping me. 'Cause they wanted Oh,
Oh,
that looks so good.
And then it's going to soak up the... Yeah. Hang on, I'll mute Scotty for a minute. There's a bit of excitement in their household. So I've just poured the syrup over it. So now it's got this beautiful glossy sheen. The only thing I'm upset about is I didn't have any limoncello, because I reckon that would have been a beautiful thing to add to the drizzle, don't you, Ruth?
Yeah, I think you're minus 5 points for not having limoncello around.
-5?
Yeah, yep.
But I can't drink anymore, and I did have some, but I think it had passed its use-by date.
All right, we'll okay, -1 then. Just this
Yeah,
once.
well, hey, what about the fact I'm drinking ginger beer whilst cooking? Doesn't that get me
Oh no,
back
you
to
get you get 10 points for that. A good 10
Okay.
points for that. Yep.
Oh, wait, here's Scotty's back.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right. What did you have delivered? We want to eat it.
My neighbor made a lemon drizzle cake as well and brought it over to show me. It's so good.
Where's her? Have you got it still, or she whisked it away again?
I've got mine. Here's mine.
Yum.
Oh, yours is very golden.
It's very brown, isn't it?
You've got a lot of caramelization. Can you see mine, Scotty?
Oh, look at yours. That looks good. I think I overcooked mine. I got sidetracked.
But I like eating cake and things out of the oven while they're still warm. I don't want to wait for this to cool down to try it.
I know. Well, I've got to put like the syrup over the top now.
Straight away, man. You've got to do it straight away. Immediately, the recipe says immediately.
Immediately.
Yes. Hey,
feel
Scouting
like-
Clara.
I feel I've got sidetracked on doing that immediately too.
Did you stab it first?
Yes. I've stabbed it.
Oh, good.
Holy moly, there's a lot of syrup.
Yeah, it took a
Just
while
use
for
the
mine to soak in. Yeah, mine took a little while.
Did it?
Yeah. You go, Cody. Check it out, huh? Yum.
Yours looks so good.
I want to taste it.
It's just stabbing mine a bit more.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello,
That's beautiful,
hello.
Andrew, in the background, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Andrew. I forgot I was actually on the, yeah.
Ruth's up on the panel with us too.
Hello.
I forgot.
She's Scott's newest subscriber, Andrew.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Yay.
Ruth.
But I want to try it. I'm going to try it hot because, you know.
Why not?
Well, I've made these cake. I've made a cake before with a drizzle, and it's lovely when it gets cold because it's got all the syrup through it. But if I take a little slice out of the middle and push it together, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
We can't not do a live taste test. I used to give scores out of like 50,000.
50,000.
But I'm being sensible now and doing like out of 10.
Fair enough.
But Elise went all over the shop. I had everything prepared from the recipe, right? And it was like, well, we meant to put the lemon zest in with the sugar first, and then the next thing she's adding the yogurt, and I'm back with you. We're still way behind. Oh my god, this is so holy shit! This is moist. This is moist. It's going to be like a lemon delicious, I reckon.
Oh, yes.
I love a lemon delicious.
It looks so good.
Oh my god. Oh.
I need some.
We need to send some to Ruth in London. They're having a terrible time.
Ruth in
over there.
London.
Yes.
No, I'm in the fens.
Oh.
I'm in the middle of near the bump that sticks out on the right hand side.
Oh,
What did you just call it? The what?
The fens. Fenland.
Fens.
It's all reclaimed land. It used to be marshland.
oh, yeah.
Oh, cool. What time is it over there?
It is 9:55
At
AM.
night or in the morning?
AM.
in the morning,
In the morning.
and
See,
I
I've
haven't had my
taken-
breakfast.
I've taken out a chunk and you just push cakes together. Always cut from the middle. I learned this a few years ago. Cut from the middle and then just keep pushing it together, and it stays moist. Everyone cuts cakes from the outside, but if you take the slice
that's
out of the
clever.
middle and push and it'll stay fresh a lot longer.
Oh, there you go.
I
I
like
learned
that.
something today.
Now, I did take all the scrapping, the bits out of the base too to do it, but look at that moist, steaming.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
Hang on.
Yum!
Plemy says, in the Netherlands, we have to judge the taste. Well, the same thing in Australia too.
Yeah.
Scott, you can tell everyone what the judging criteria is on Australian Masterchef.
Oh gosh. I don't know whether there isn't like a specific criteria. It does
Well-
come down to the criteria changes because it's the challenge. So most importantly is meeting the brief. Whatever the brief is, whatever the challenge is, making sure that you've answered that brief.
Are you trying your cake? Speaking of answering the brief.
Not
Look at
yet. I've like got a lot of syrup and it's taking a while to soak in.
Was your cake not hot anymore?
Well, I don't think it was hot enough.
Oh my god. Oh
I
my
have more
god.
syrup than cake at the moment.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
no.
people. This is so lemony.
Oh,
Kingsley. That's that beautiful cat, Kingsley the Maine Coon. Kingsley, hello.
hello, Kingsley.
Now Sunny's coming to join in too. Hi, Sunny. I'm like, could I be really unhygienic and lift her up and put her in the camera?
Yeah.
You go, Moogie.
Hello, Sonny.
Hey, Sunny.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's cute. She's very cute. But now she's upset with me. She's like, don't pick me up. A bit like Kingsley. The little girls don't like being picked up, do they?
No.
Nope. This is so moist.
That looks
Like-
so good.
I know. I should have taken the crumbs off because it's kind of made it look ugly. Because the cake itself is actually beautiful, but I wanted all these yummy crumbly bits at the bottom.
Oh, sorry.
In chat, Plumey says Scott Bagnall going home from the look. Looks like you're the one going home, Bagsie.
What? Oh no!
I think Elise should go home because here's one I prepared earlier.
I know she cheated, didn't she?
He
Yeah.
did.
She
Cheat.
didn't make it on the fly.
She did, but she had one pre-prepared.
Ah.
This is so amazing. My God. It is the moistest cake. The lemon. Show how much drizz have you still got to soak up?
Look, it's pretty good, I think. Like most of it's soaked up now.
You've got to have a taste, dude.
But I have to photograph it first for the Instagrams.
Oh, you do too.
Very important.
Well, I didn't. I just hoed straight into mine. Someone can take a screenshot from this live. I can't stop eating it. It's so yummy.
I can't wait to try it. I might run away and photograph it, and then I'm going to have a try.
Well, I'm keen to hear about it because I want to know how the boozy drizz went. I mean, drizz.
Yeah.
You have to tell us.
Yeah,
all
that
about
sounded awesome.
Yeah, it did. Like not the jizz bit, the actual what you put in your drizzle sounded really good.
Bergamot.
Yes.
I love
You
bergamot.
put bergamot in the drizzle, did you?
Bergamot liqueur.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I'll run away, and then I can log back in and do a taste test.
All right, gorgeous. But I'm giving it 10 out of 10.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well done, Elise.
Yay!
Even though she was all over the shop and I had the ingredients all lined up, ready to go, and it was like, it was fun though. I felt like I was actually on Masterchef doing a pressure test with you guys.
It was a bit like that, wasn't it?
It was. It was fun. You know those challenges where you have to sort of cook along with somebody? It felt like that, but not as intense.
Nice.
No, it was in a kitchen, not in a tent. Welcome to Dad Jokes with Andrew. Yay.
Well, thank you
Okay,
for coming.
well, I'll be back.
Yeah, if we're still around, come back and let us know.
Okay.
We'll talk
That was
soon.
fun.
Bye.
Bye, beautiful boys.
Bye.
It doesn't sound good, but speaking of good, Ruth, the boys are back. I don't know if you can see.
Yay! Hello.
Hello.
We just went down
Hello.
the COVID vaccination. By the looks of
He's
Andrew,
eating cake.
what do you reckon? Oh my God, you've eaten that much?
Oh my
We've
God!
eaten-
Look at that.
We've eaten a bit. It is like the best cake.
Isn't it?
Holy moly. It's almost like pudding.
It is like pudding. It's I was saying to Ruth, it's like it's as good as a lemon delicious, but you don't have to go through as many stages to make it. Like with a lemon delicious, you've got to do the sauce and the sponge.
Yeah.
This is like a cheats lemon delicious, and it's so
Yeah.
good. It's so good.
Do you know? I've just realised my mum had it was Nigella Lawson, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you know, my mum had a Nigella Lawson book in her cupboard. I wouldn't mind betting that's the recipe she was using, Tori, that I said I had no idea.
Yeah, it probably was. When you said she made the best lemon drizz. Now,
It is
Scotty,
so
I've got a lemon zester that is my favourite, one of my favourite kitchen utensils. I think it looks like Bart Simpson.
They're good, those. Those are
So-
good.
But check out the little curlies that it makes.
Those are the best lemon zesters, those. I've got one somewhere.
Oh, that's so good.
Do you have one of those, Scotty?
I feel I might do, but I don't know where it is. It would be very low in the cutlery drawer.
I've
Find
just
it,
got.
Scotty. They're better than anything else.
Okay.
I didn't
Oh,
garnish.
right.
I didn't garnish my last slice with the curly whirly lemon, so I'm
Oh, you
now.
need to do that. Oh, look at that.
Yum.
I need to eat some more. This is my dinner. I actually have got dinner in the fridge, but it's like 7:30, so
I
I'm
feel it's
starting my
good dinner.
That's right.
It's just so good. Andrew, what do you give it out of 10?
I give it a 10 out of 10.
10
It was
out of
really good,
10.
and I really enjoy lemon too. So
Me too. I'm a citrusy queen. What do you give it, Scott, out of 10?
10 for sure.
10s,
Yeah.
10s.
10's all round.
Now, you were talking about the COVID vaccination rollout. Is that right, Tori?
Well, we're talking. Hello, Grandma Ducky from California.
Grandma.
Grandma
Well,
Ducky,
we
I've got a VIP guest, Scott. It's my friend Scott, who Grandma Ducky's heard me talk about you, Scotty. All of my subs have. My friend who was on
Nice.
Masterchef. We did a cook-off today, Grandma Ducky. This cake is so good, and I don't even feel guilty having another slice.
So good. Well, we might love and leave you and maybe cook some real dinner.
What are you going to have? What's your real dinner?
I'm going to do some handmade fettuccine with
Nice.
truffle.
Oh,
I have a
I'm
piece of truffle left I
hungry.
need to use up.
how fancy!
Very
I'm
fancy.
having just a sort of chili con carne kind of concoction that I pulled out of the freezer and had no idea what it was, and I'm like, you beauty. Perfect wintry night food.
Yum.
Absolutely.
Just a little bit of basmati rice on the side, and we're good to go.
Away you go. Exactly right.
Nice.
But thanks, Scotty. That was so much fun, and I'm down for doing it again. And everyone in chat, do hit the subscribe button to Scott.
Subscribe. Yes. Growkery.com.au.
Oh, sorry, I spoke
Thank
over.
you.
Plug it again, Scotty.
Growkery.com.au. GROWKERY.com.au.